Okay. Well, by popular demand, or at least by request from Justin Peepgrass, uh, Brian Acosta is going to share some insight on how to improve our visibility on the web. Go ahead, Brian.
Woo! All right. Well, today we're going to focus on we're going to be focusing on Google reviews because that was asked is nowadays everybody's looking for reputation. Everybody's searching on the web, especially during this whole COVID thing. So, um, what does your reputation look like specifically on Google and how to manage that? So I'm going to talk to you guys first on the business aspect, as far as like a business owner managing your Google My Business. And then I'll also talk to you about like if you're an employee of a business and how to get insinuate getting more reviews for the business. So I'm going to share my screen. The first thing I'm going to do is going to teach you about a little bit about Google My Business and what it's all about. Now, Google My Business is absolutely free for businesses. So I repeat that. If you have small business, it is free for your business. All you got to do is claim it and then manage it. So how do you manage your Google My Business? I already have a chat in here. Oh, it's just Dwayne. So how do you manage your Google My Business? Well, first off, you have to attach it to your email address, whichever Gmail address you're going to be monitoring it from. So for instance, I have managed it from brianacosta@adventtrinity.com. If I were to go into my Google, I would go down to, well, it's actually not on here. Let's do it the another way. We're going to type in this URL if you are the business owner, business.google.com. Business.google.com. If you haven't signed into your Google My Business, then what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to claim your business. Okay? So how do you claim your business? Well, let's say that you've been in business for a while and your business is already on Google. You would actually type in your business into the browser and look it up. So this would pop up on the top right. This is a Google My Business. It would say claim this business. So if you haven't claimed your business already, this would be the perfect step for you to claim that business. Because once you claim it, you're going to be able to manage your listing. Okay. And so, for instance, I recently just moved from my old office to Nuvodesk. So how did I change my address on Google My Business? Well, I'm managing it from here. I would go in to info and then change the address, and then it would Google will actually send you a verification letter. So that verification letter comes in, you put the code in, and that means you have verified that you are the business owner and that you have the right to change information on your Google My Business. Okay. Now be aware, in the cybersecurity industry right now, there are a lot of hacks. For instance, I have every single week somebody trying to claim Advent Trinity Marketing Agency. So if you are getting a bunch of claims to your business, don't be scared. It's just the world industry right now. There's a bunch of hackers out there right now. Okay. But as long as you have claimed it and you have verified it on your end, you should have complete control of your business listing. Okay. So let's walk through this as a business owner who manages their Google My Business. The easiest way for you as a small business owner to get reviews is to get your reviews link. Okay. And so let me see if I can find it here and move you guys around. There should be here it is, get more reviews. Okay. So this is how you're able to do email marketing, text message marketing, post it on social media, direct message marketing on Facebook. This is how you get your direct link to give you reviews. You can use things like SurveyMonkey, MailChimp, Constant Contact for these kinds of tools to send this out. You would actually grab this link. So this is your review link. Now, if you notice, if I would copy and paste this to my browser, it pops up my listing, but it automatically pops up the review. So if you were to send this to one of your clients through an email, it would automatically say, hey, give us a good review, and boom. They don't have to search for your company. They don't have to do any kind of, thinking of if they're giving the right place a review. They are going straight to your Google review, which they'll be able to give you 5 stars, put some details, some photos, and then give you a review. So here's some advice on this portion of the of doing this. Here's my philosophy. You may have thought you've done a good job, but you don't know what your customers think. So this is what I always do. Before you give us link out, you do a survey, okay? You do a survey because sometimes you may have thought, man, I did a great job. But everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? And so if let's say that they give you a medium, and let's say that it's not really they're not prone to give you a 5-star review. They're prone to give you a 2 or 3-star review. Not terrible, but not great, right? So the way you're doing is you're weeding them out. This is just my etiquette. I'd rather do a survey before I give out my review link, and that I know that they are a 5-star review. So I could either go back as a business owner and try to fix my mistakes or our mistakes, or or I can actually try it to weed out so I don't allow them to go to the internet and give me a bad review. If you're dealing with a lot of reviews, that is the best etiquette that you could possibly do, is you can start doing surveys after every service you do, and then you can start weeding out, filtering out the good and the bad reviews. And as a business owner, you can also see your mistakes and kind of better your business processes, of course, right? So just a thing I've learned from my business coach, on top of, of course, we have all these tools to give us reviews. But let's review back again. As a business owner, you want to make sure you're verified. There's all kinds of webinars out there on how to verify your Google My Business. You're going to scroll down where it says get more reviews. You share review form and you get that link. And there's multiple ways. Like I said, they even give you ways to share it. You can share via email, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. So for instance, if I click on Facebook, it would pop up and saying, Trinity Marketing Agency would love your feedback. And then I can post it on my page or my actual story. So to make this easy for everyone, right, I'm actually going to put this in the chat. And so I think what we're going to do today is a workshop style, where if you are a business owner, if you have access to this, what I would recommend is everybody grab your link. And I'm going to stop sharing here if I can. And we're going to put our link here in the chat. So that's my link. And let's see who this is a race to the fit. Who has their Google My Business listing? Raise your hand if you actually own the Google My Business listing.
Brian, do I own one?
Yes. Tom, I will be helping you here shortly. So if you have it, once again, the steps are, number 1, business.google.com. Log in using your email, and then scroll down and click where it says get more reviews, and there should be a link. David Curtis. I actually have to give David Curtis a review because he's done such a great job with our company for HR. And so I'm going to give you a review right now.
I was the first one also to get mine up.
David Curtis is the winner. So I'm going to actually share my screen here and show you how this all works. So he put his link in the chat, and I'm going to click on it. And voila, you see that? I can do a post publicly. I'm going to give him 5 stars. Oh, wait, no, I can't share my screen. I got to make this a surprise for him.
I'm uncomfortable with silence.
It's because we're all.
I'm still trying to figure out how to do this.
I'm still writing my review. If you are. All right, so I posted my review. So let's see, review. Did you get my review, David? Is David still there?
I was muted. Yeah, I'm still here. I was looking.
Diane got her Google. Justin got his Google page up. Yes, Dwayne, you are correct. Since you just re-verified, you're getting re-verified, you're going to have to wait till you've been re-verified to be able to send that link.
It's not showing up, Brian.
Let me see here. Showing up for me. Here, let me show you. So, whose iPhone? David, is that you?
Is that who?
Sounds like somebody's dying.
All right. Can you see my screen? No, not yet, right? Here. So I just gave Hops HR 5-star review. So now he'll be able to check his listing right here. And voila, I'm right there. 5-star review. Couldn't get better than that. David really likes my review. So this is great because now everybody who looks up Hops HR is going to see these reviews. And it's important to have reviews for your business, guys. I think 95% of business users check for Google reviews before doing business with the company. So the less amount of reviews that you have, the less likelihood they would actually acquire a lead from the internet. So if you're using the internet to generate leads, you need Google reviews. They will search your reviews before they do business with you. So let's say that now I am the business owner and I want to reply back to reviews. Well, you would log into your Google My Business, click on reviews, and you can actually look at all the reviews you've had and reply back to them as the company. So this is great because this shows other users that your business engages with not just, it isn't just, hey, get 5-star reviews, I paid a company. You're actually replying back to these people saying thank you. So this is another reason why you need to have access to your Google My Business listing. Okay. So before we get into the other Google My Business features, I'm going to show you as if you don't have access to Google My Business, what to do. Okay. If you're not the owner, what you're going to have to do is, quite frankly, you're just going to have to search up your businesses or businesses here to give people good reviews. So for instance, Corey Calloway. So he pops up. Okay. Is that you, Corey?
Yes, that's me.
Awesome. So Corey is
It's the
right
backside
here.
of my building, though. Morons.
So you can actually change that through your Google My Business as well, through your pictures on your Google My Business.
Okay.
But let's say that if you're looking up business by business, This is how you give each other reviews without the link. You would search them, make sure they have their Google My Business. You cannot click on any of these links. These go straight to websites or Corey's website or other websites that are attached to the golf is not Callaway Golf Company, right?
I wish I could be a commissioned salesman. I'd be a millionaire by now.
Right. So, figure out if you can become an affiliate. Every time they click on your link, right? So, you would click on the Google reviews, and this would pop up. So this is how you actually look at other reviews. Well, let's say that I want to write a review. I just click write a review, and it takes me to the link. And once again, we'll give Corey 5 stars.
You're wonderful, man.
Fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous.
I don't even know if I spelled fabulous right.
I think so.
Well, this is why we have Grammarly. Trust me, I'm not the best in English, but hey, I know systems that will help me. That is how you spell fabulous. That was correct. Make/find/save money.
Thank you.
Awesome. So I post that, and now Corey has a review. Now I can see my review. I don't even know why. There it is. Boom. So Corey just got a 5-star review from me.
Thank you, sir.
So once again, so let's backtrack because I know everybody's really, I hope everybody's taking this time to, I'm going to stop sharing, but taking this time to click on some of these links on here on the right on Google pages. Joni. So Joni does not have access to her bank's Google. So the thing about banks though is that each branch has their own individual Google My Business. So Joni, what is your which bank is your where is it located?
At 2326 West Pleasant Ridge Road.
Okay, so I'm going to Google affiliated bank Pleasant Ridge because I want that specific location. Is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome. So now let's say that I think there is a way to share this. Let me see here.
Do me next. Do me next.
So we got believe. Let's see if this works. I'm going to try this. And that is a long thing, but if I click that, yep. Okay, so that is a very, very long link. And let me show you how I got that. But if you are an employee, this is how you would get this long link to get reviews. You would share, you would actually do what I just did, and I actually Googled affiliated bank Pleasant Ridge, and I found this, okay? Once I found this listing, I click on Google reviews. So this would pop up, okay? Pop up on the search engine. I literally grabbed this entire URL and I copied it and I pasted it into the chat. And now every time I click it, it takes me directly to your reviews. Okay, Joni?
Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give Joni a review now. Can I say your name?
Sure.
So I'm gonna post that. So now my review's on there for Affiliate Bank.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you guys starting to see the role I'm gonna give, just because David asked very nicely, I'll give him a review here. But what I'm gonna do now is we have about 7 more minutes. So what we're gonna do is I've kind of showed you guys the Google My Business and how to get reviews and how to give reviews. So what I want to do is everybody on this call for the next 6 minutes or 7 minutes, if everybody can just go around and give good 5-star reviews for everybody on Google. And so if you go into the chat, it's easier because they have the links. But if you see somebody that's not on here, doesn't have the link, you're going to do what I just did. You're going to go onto Google, look them up, and then you're going to click on their reviews and then write a review. Yes, David.
I gave you one a couple months ago.
I saw that. Thank you so much, David.
Hey, Brian?
Anybody? Yes.
I had a question. You know, we've worked together building a new site, but I had an old one. I have basically 2 websites that Google is, as we've talked about, is not really impressed with. When you have 2 websites or business names at the same location, any advice for me when I've got the SeanReckemeyer.com and the EliteHealthPlans.com both on Google, if I could merge them somehow? Or I know that's 201 class, but
Yeah, so like if you have 2 websites under, so Google does not like 2 businesses under the same address. So this is a very similar problem that NuvoDesk had, right? Because everybody was, now we are the official partner because everybody's trying to claim the same address, but you can get bypassed that by adding either a unit number, some sort of addition. So you can have it under the same building. So for instance, the Advent Trinity is 2909 East Arkansas Lane, Suite C. Well, NuvoDesk is Suite C. So what I did was I said Unit 31. Okay, now Google isn't really going to check if that's an actual official mailbox. They'll still send it. Okay, so if it's the only person that really needs to know that if it's an official, what the official business under is the postal office. So you can actually say, you know, when you get your verification, have room, I've been in your building, so you have different rooms. You can number all those rooms and saying, your address, room 1, room 2, room 3, and the abbreviation for room is RM.
well, it does say 2 locations verified, and I was trying to show you, but I don't think it's going to be easy to do that. But it says basically the difference in the address is like one says just Park Road Suite A, and the other one says Park Road Drive number A or pound A. I mean, it's a subtle difference, but am I probably okay with that?
You're probably okay as long as the address is not the same.
I mean, it's the same, but it just looks
It's
different.
the same, but not the same.
Yeah, I don't know. Have to double check. How do you know
but
if it's okay? Like if it's 2 locations, that should be okay if it says that.
if you're able to get reviews on both of those locations, then you're fine. I will tell you based on algorithm of Google, Google's algorithm is by relevancy. So whichever one is getting the most traction will always come up first.
Thanks.
I got to give my due diligence to give David Berg his review.
And I always share your posts on Facebook, 100% of the time.
I see that,
Brother,
David. You are
brother.
the best. You are the best promoter for me, man.
I would agree with that, Brian. He does a excellent job sharing my post as well.
Well, all I need is some money or some business.
Hey, Brian, yours and Dwayne's reviews still aren't showing up in my Google My Business page.
Then when you get here, I have to take a look because I don't know what's going on. I know it's there. It's on Google.
Sounds good. I'll be up there probably shortly after 2.
Okay. I will see you here. All right, so let's take a count real quick. How many reviews has everyone done? Let's just go down the row, starting with Toby. How many reviews have you done? Joni's done 1. Dwayne, actually, just put your. How many have you done? Joni's done 1. Toby, 2. Dwayne, 3. Angie, 1. Diane, you're winning. You have done 5. Justin's done 2. Sam has done 3. Everybody else is kind of I can't tell because they have no camera. So here's something that we've done in other networking groups is this is technically considered referring people business. You're referring each other business through a digital platform by giving reviews. It helps with overall business, and if you're struggling as a networker to give each other referrals and you don't have a physical referral, then what I would highly recommend is you give each other reviews and you recommend people on social media. So here's the best practice as far as this group is every single week. If you think about how many referrals you've given out to your fellow teammates here, if you have 0, just before the meeting, go on and figure out who you haven't given a good review on Google. Give them a good review. Maybe do 2 or 3 each week. That will help. This just provides another value to the networking group. So with that being said, I'm going to close it out because it is 12:55. I want to say thank you to Justin for allowing us to, or actually for recommending me do this. And I hope that everybody has given each other reviews. If you haven't received any reviews, please feel free to message me. I'd love to give you, if you haven't received any reviews, me and Dwayne, we can give you some reviews. I think everybody can give each other reviews. But if you haven't received any reviews today from this whole workshop, please let us know because we need to get you some reviews today.
Thank you, Brian. It was an excellent presentation. Thank you. Everyone heed his advice. Let's make it happen. We have a couple of latecomers to our group, and I'd like to give them an opportunity to give a 30-second commercial. Dr. Parvez, would you like to chime in?
Hi, Dr. Parvez from Arlington Integrative Medical Center, where we combine the best of the old and new to empower a healthier you. We've been open throughout the whole time, the pandemic, and we're here to help you boost your immunity, give you IV therapy, relax you with our sauna. Just stop by. We're open almost every day. My Zoom thing, for some reason, my Zoom, I had the meeting scheduled every week, but it's scheduled at like 12:25, so automatically it opens at 12:25, which is why I was late this time, but future meetings hopefully will start on time.
All righty, thank you. Joel James, are you still with us? Well, I guess Joel must have dropped off, but Joel's with Congressman Ron Wright's office. Just hoping to get a little insight into what's going on in Congress. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to finish and share with the group?
Hey, Dwayne, if I could just add in something real quick. Thanks, Brian, for doing that. That was great. I think a lot of good information. I know we've been trying to encourage our clients to leave us a Google review, and we do surveys and stuff like that. And those Google reviews are gold. I mean, they work, and they really bring in clients. They really look at those, and so we've had a lot of success with that. So I appreciate that, Brian, very much. And Dwayne, I was thinking for the group, you know, if everyone can do this, I think it'd be really great. I think it can lift all our boats, and we can really benefit from it. I was thinking maybe I could offer to help track. You know, we want to make sure everyone gets at least one Google review, because we've had great experiences with everyone in the group, and we just want to make sure that everyone is able to benefit from this and get at least one Google review on their site. And I'd be willing to keep track of who's gotten one and who hasn't, and that way we can make sure that everyone gets a great Google review, at least one of them in the group. And I think that would be a great thing. So are you okay with that, Dwayne? Is that fine with you?
Yeah, volunteers get the first pick.
Well,
Okay.
you know, I have an idea that can actually help out with that. That little Excel spreadsheet we've been putting out every week for the call list.
Yeah.
That would be a great time to give somebody a new review whenever you hang up the phone with them.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So
Excellent point.
last
So now,
week I did forget to rotate it. I did rotate it right before this meeting. So you have new call assignments this weekend or this week.
there you go. So you got several homework assignments to do. Number one, you're going to call people, talk to them. You can't do one-on-ones in person here, but you can at least talk to them on the phone. You can go and give everyone a Google review, and you can go and vote for them on the Fort Worth Weekly site that's in the link that I sent out. So you've got your homework. Let's see how well we can get this group really on top.
Hey, if y'all could just shoot me an email. Sorry, Dwayne, I don't mean to interrupt. If you can just shoot me an email, I'll track them, and just to make sure, just for the purpose of making sure that everyone in the group gets at least one Google review, and then we can kind of review that and make sure everyone gets one at least. So just shoot me who you sent your reviews to. That'd be great.
All righty. Well, it's 1 o'clock. We've had a very productive meeting. I'd like to thank again Brian for very helpful information. And let's everyone go out there and prosper. Google review, vote for them, go for it, call them, and be sure to sign out so you won't be on the recording forever.
Oh no, I'm back, so I'll turn it off eventually.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Everybody was very quiet on the beginning of the call.
Y'all come back now, you hear?
That. Let's do our 30-second commercials. And but before we do that, Robert, why don't you go ahead and
Yep.
Give yours and the thing you've got from
Yep.
Paul.
Well, everybody
Plus,
knows me.
Hold on a second, guys. If everyone will please mute themselves until you talk, it'll help keep the noise down. Go for it, Robert.
There we go. Everybody knows me. I'm Robert with Bit by Bit. So if your computer is giving you a fit, call Bit by Bit. But right now we're doing a lot of network security assessments and helping people figure out what's really underlying on their network that they don't know about. So we're doing those for free right now. Normally we charge about $2,000 to do it. So if you need anything, holler. So Paul Brody is not able to make it today, but he actually gave this to me last week. And as y'all know, I had a meeting run over all of 4 hours. So I didn't get to read this last week, so I wanted to do it this week. But Paul wanted to congratulate Corey Calloway on being inducted to the Rotary of Arlington Highlands last week. And wanted to thank Coach Phil for serving as our featured speaker at this week's last week's meeting. Please also let the group know that I'm doing 4 of 5 straight live webinars, and the final one in the foreseeable is today. And he will be back on the Zoom calls starting August 27th. All that was about Paul Brody, by the way.
That it from you?
That's it.
All righty. Mr. Toby Gilman, come on in.
All right, unmuting Digital Corporate Services. I'm Toby Gilman, and as you continue to quarantine at home, social distance, think about misting fans, logoed hats, logoed sunscreen bottles, hand fans, and logoed insulated wine glasses for on the pool, unbreakable. That's it, Digital Corporate Services. I'm Toby.
Thank you, Toby. Brian, you want to go ahead and give us a quick 30 seconds as you fill your face?
Yeah, I'm Brian with Daventry Marketing Agency. We specialize in digital marketing. And if you haven't tried Fatouche, you should go there. That's my advertisement for today. I'll talk to you on a little bit for the presentation.
All right, we need to get them into the chamber then. Corey Calloway.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Corey Calloway, Calloway Financial Services, your friendly financial advisor. Been a busy year, but my tasks are pretty much complete. I have time to sit down and visit with folks if they'd like to do so. Excuse me, meet for a cup of coffee or whatever. Remember, no business is too small, no check is too large. Before you give it away, call Calloway.
Thank you, Corey. Kathy Mitchell.
Hello there, Kathy Mitchell, Programs Chair for Mid-Cities Human Resource Association. We have a couple programs coming up, one on September 2nd, which has Rodney Klein with the EEOC speaking on unconscious bias. He's an excellent speaker, always gives great information. We also have a networking event that we are working on. It's going to be coming up the evening of September the 17th. It's on a Thursday evening, and I'll get you more details on it next week, but it's going to be a lot of fun online using Zoom and breakout rooms. So mark your calendars for September 17th.
Thank you, Kathy. David Curtis.
Hello, everyone. David Curtis. Sorry, I've been MIA the last couple weeks. Last week, I got stuck at the vet for 3 hours. So, David Curtis, Hops HR. I'm your local HR guy. I help with compliance, process, policies, training, all that fun stuff you got to deal with whenever you have employees. I am doing a webinar on September 1st on the top 5 small business HR compliance mistakes. So look for that invitation coming up soon. I'm actually going to be working with Brian here, hopefully this afternoon, to get that sent out. So holler if you guys need anything from an HR standpoint. Thanks.
Thank you, David. And another David, David Berg.
Good afternoon. This is David Berg with Colors Professional Floor Care. We clean everything. You put your feet on, a whole lot more. Give us a holler. We'll disinfect your office, your house, clean your carpets, your throw rug, your dryer vents, your air ducts, emergency water extractions as well. Thank you, David Berg, Colors Professional Floor Care.
Sam Elliott. Unmute.
There you go. Hi, everybody. This is Sam Elliott, Schooley Mitchell of Arlington. We help businesses save money in credit card processing, telecommunications, waste cost management, and we average saving our clients about 28%, and we can help about 8 out of 10 of them. And ours is a free service. We share in the savings with you. So if you're not doing business with us, you are burning up money, both in the U.S. or in Canada. So Schooley Mitchell, saving you money every day. Thanks a lot. I brought the props today.
Sure you don't sell furniture too? Justin
Peepgrass.
My shoes and belt.
All right, Justin Peepgrass, CPA. So hi, everyone. We're glad to be here. And we just wanted to remind everyone that the extended business tax return deadline for 2019 is coming up on September 15th. If these are for S corporations and partnerships. So if you know any business owners that have a business that haven't filed their taxes for 2019, please send them our way. We can help them save money in taxes and do so at a really great price. And Justin Peepgrass, CPA. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. Angie, you want to throw something in?
Hi, everybody. Angie with Digital Corporate Services, your full service printing company, corporate gifts, apparel, and promotional items. And please don't forget, we do have masks. Little Ken wants to sell you some masks and some hand sanitizer. And we'll be done. Thank you.
Thanks, Angie. Joni.
Joni Wilson, affiliated bank, doing lending, taking deposits. We're focusing on the Main Street loan program that I talked about last week. If anyone has any referrals in that area, I'd be glad to visit with companies that need to work on their cash flow. Joni Wilson, affiliated bank.
All righty. Sean Rickemeyer.
Hey there, Sean Reckemeyer, Elite Health Plans. And I specialize in small business and individual health plans, alternatives, and low-cost solutions. We like to hammer your health bill, and so I figured it was prop day. I went and grabbed one. And I'm also the principal of Reckemeyer's School of Hard Knocks. We got 5 kids doing school from home, and it's keeping me busy, so I'm here enjoying the outdoors because it's safe. Thanks.
Bless your little pea-picking heart, too. William.
This is William with Climate Experts AC and Heating. In case you forgot who I was, I'm the local residential and light commercial HVAC contractor, licensed, insured, and professional that can handle all your home and small office air conditioning and heating needs. So give me a call and we'll get everything taken care of for you.
Thank you, William. Jennifer Payne. Oh, there you are, Jennifer.
Hey, everybody. It's Jennifer with Price Right Trees. Hope everyone is doing well. We're a commercial and residential landscaping and tree removal company. Currently, we are now still hiring. So if you guys know of anybody, please send them our way. Thank you.
Thanks, Jennifer. Mike Walkenhorse.
Hi, how's it going? Good to see everybody. And we're just doing mortgages, and I'm putting a nice purchase together right now where we didn't need an appraisal. Well, that makes it all that much easier and cheaper. So if you know anybody with a question about a purchase or a refinance, I'm happy to talk to them, and just glad to see everybody doing so well.
All righty. Thank you, Mike. Thomas Vance.
There we go. I had to figure out how to unmute myself. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry I was late on here. We had a meeting with one of my agents coming up with a marketing strategy. Good, Tom Vance, advancing your options. Get your Medicare in advance.
Thank you, Thomas. Okay, Meredith is going to pawn it off on Diane. So Diane, you get to do my nurse family's talk.
Hi guys, thanks for having me. I'm Diane Lopez. I am the marketing coordinator here at My Nurse Family. And our #1 goal is to help your family, and we create custom plans specifically tailored for your loved one's needs. This can involve, caregiving, skilled nursing, and we're all here for it. We're here 24/7. We have a line that's open, and we're always in office. So.
All righty. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you.
Okay, let's start off and doing some thank yous. And I'm going to start it off by thanking William for coming out this morning and replacing a capacitor on one of our 2 AC units that just decided it didn't want to work anymore yesterday. And thank you for that. And thank you, Joni, for getting my address changed at the bank so I can get my invoice for the interest on that loan I've got with you. Any other thank yous? Raise your hand. I'll recognize you. Joni, go ahead.
I want to thank Ken and Angie and Toby at Digital Corporate Solutions for my mask first off and for a great visit. They've got lots of promotional products there that everybody should think about stocking up and mailing out to your clients. We'll be back in person before you know it, and you probably would serve you well to have some items ready to hand out. So thank you to Digital Corporate.
Thank you, Johnny. William, I saw your hand up.
Yes, I'd also like to thank you back for always keeping us in mind for your home and office. Also, Dawood Maybon, also for letting us give him an estimate. I'm forgetting anybody. Last couple weeks I couldn't get on, so I'll thank you anyway. Everyone gets a thank you.
Thank you, William. And I owe Dawood an apology. I missed him totally on the 30 seconds. My screen was jumping around. So, Dawood, I'm sorry. Come on in.
No problem, Dwayne. And that's, I apologize for coming in late. So that's probably the main reason you missed me. I guess that's the importance of showing up on time or early. But Dawood Maybon with Maybon Leadership Group, where we help unlock your leadership potential. Currently, I have a online training that will start August 31st on John Maxwell's book, Everyone Communicates If You Connect. I'll email a link. I'll put a link in the chat box for you guys to get more information about the study. Once again, Dawood Maybon with Maybon Leadership Group.
And while you're here, you got any thank yous?
I want to thank William also, just for the estimate. I'll give you, William, I'll give you a call later and just give you an update.
All right, thank you. David Curtis.
Yeah, I want to thank Brian for continuing to help me get some more business and all the help that he's given me with social media and marketing. If you've never heard Rodney Klein speak from the EEOC, he is an awesome speaker. I've heard him give a presentation before. Really good guy. So if you can make that one, definitely. And Kathy, whenever my Fort Worth Association membership expires, I'm going to be moving it over to the Mid-City one. That one's a whole lot closer.
Thomas Vance.
I want to thank Brian Acosta. We are redoing our website. We've had a chat feature into it now, so we can do chats on there. We're doing more lead generations. We've got a couple seminars coming up, and he's helping us with the production, and we're changing our website to more of a, instead of informational, into where we're actually having people encourage them to leave us a name and number, so it turns into a lead site more than just an informational site. So thank you, Brian.
All right, thank you. Justin.
I just wanted to thank Dawood for reaching out to me last week. It's been a really busy week, Dawood. I haven't ignored you. I've just been doing a lot of things. So we'll reach out and we'll get hooked back together. That'd be great. Thank you very much. And then Angie, if you could reach out to me over the next couple of days. I'm working on a lead for you, but I just wanted to kind of discuss it with you. So if you can do that, that'd be great. Thank you.
And Justin, remind me to call you later today. I've got a question for you. Sean Reckmeyer, do you have your hand up?
Sure. I think last week I thanked Tom Vance for a couple referrals since the last time we saw each other here. So I just wanted to say it while he was here. I appreciate it.
Okie dokie. Anybody else? Corey, go ahead.
I want to thank David Berg since he's now on today. He conducted a little business and we had some visits in between. Appreciate it.
And Corey, congratulations for joining Rotary.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Well, the going's good. Okie dokie. By a show of hands, how many of y'all went on to the Fort Worth Weekly website and voted for at least 10 people in our leads group? 2. Wow. We need, 3. There's Dave Berg. Okay, I see you. Okay, there's 4, Sam. Okay, we're getting bored. Do we have 5? Do we have 5? No. I'm going to put the link back up on the chat here in just a second. Everyone needs to go in, really help out the whole leads group by going through the whole list of categories that you can vote for. And let's get some votes out there. Show Fort Worth Weekly that Tarrant County extends all the way into Arlington. And we've got some of the best vendors in Arlington as well. And next week, we're going to have not a surprise guest, but a nice guest named Henry Luzick, who's going to actually come in and explain how we're going to go about doing the selection of the new leadership for our group starting in October 1. We're going to have elections for the chairman, the vice chair, and the administrative person. So be thinking about who you might want to nominate, and he'll explain how the process will go. Since we're doing all this virtually, you'll probably end up having to email your votes into Henry, but he'll explain how the process goes next week.
Hey, Dwayne, I hate
Yes,
to
sir.
interrupt. What exactly is, I saw that link to go in, and I admit I've been fairly busy, but I'll dedicate this weekend to it. Tell me, what is that exactly? I'm not familiar with that.
It's just a voting portal where it's the best of a Reader's Choice awards. You know, it's just a way to recognize people that are popular in the Fort Worth area. That's
It's like
all.
the best plumber, the best gardener, that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's probably 200 different categories, and not every category that we've got in our group is represented there, but all you got to do is put the name of the business in each one that you like favorite hamburger place or favorite doctor or whatever. Corey, go ahead.
I promise to do it this weekend. I'll make sure I do that.
Thanks. So we might be emailing our votes in. Is there any chance of voter fraud?
I wouldn't put it past anything, but at least he'll have documentation anyway. All right. Oh, Heather, did you want to do your 30-second commercial?
Hi, everyone. Let's go on vacation in 2021.
Well, that was fast and easy.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously, I think everybody wants to go.
Everyone, yeah. I've got 1 bedroom left on my 2nd week of D-Day next year, so if anyone's interested, August 15th through the 21st next year. Okay.
Robert?
Yep.
Hey, I sure wouldn't mind hearing what y'all are doing at the Highlands Club. It sounds like y'all are on fire.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Giving away free drinks.
That'd do it. That'd do it.
Problem is you have to buy them yourself and have them at home.
Oh, I thought maybe it was prune juice or something. I don't know.
I want to apologize in advance. We've got a lot going on here at the studio with locksmith and stuff like that, and the dog barking and all that, so I may be distracted a little bit. Glad to see Justin made it since the program is for him.
Hello, guys.
Morning.
Good morning. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Yeah, we're going to wait a couple more minutes. We got a few more people coming on.
So did everybody have a better time getting on today?
Yes.
It was
And I
easy.
turned off all the security.
I'm sure William got on a lot better. Yeah, there's the thumbs up from William.
Like Dwayne went to mute.
Well, for those of you who are looking for an event to sponsor or go to, River Legacy is having our clay shoot in October. I hear tell that maybe Dwayne is going to come take pictures of everybody.
What's the date on that again?
Of course you'd ask me that. I just know that I got to be there.
Sure,
I'll
I
just
got
look
it.
it up.
I'll look it up.
October 25th.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was going to say, October 25th.
Thank you.
I'm just glad you found your laptop, Robert. Where is it?
Did I lose it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it
Tony,
was in
what did
Corey's
people say
office.
about your face
Oh,
mask?
it was not in my office. It was in your office the whole time.
It was in your office when I put it there.
Yeah.
Joni, what did your office people say?
My office people are very scared of my face, and it is my face.
It's awesome.
Permanent smile.
It does. It makes me look skinnier.
Oh, nice. That's the whole goal. Everyone should be skinnier because the camera adds 10 pounds, right?
We'll start up here in another minute or so.
Having for lunch. I heard Prince for some people, huh?
Yep.
Miss Heather's ordered a DoorDash from the Biscuit Bar or something like that in Champion Circle.
Ah. At Casa Elliott, we had pizza.
Leftover pizza is some of the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I only ate 2 out of the 8 slices, so. What's Brian's scarf in there?
I'm eating some fattoush salad with pita bread and hummus and some grilled chicken.
Wow. Getting in touch with your Middle Eastern roots, huh?
I am. I did not know I was Middle Eastern, but yes.
We're all a little bit Middle Eastern, I think.
Right. But there's a really delicious Mediterranean place in Pantego called Fattoush, and it is delicious.
Called the what?
I love Prince Lebanese, but
What's it called again?
Fattoush.
Where is it?
It's on Pantego, Lakewood Shopping. It's right on Bowen and Park Row.
Mm.
I'll have to look for that one. That's in my stomping grounds.
Well, I'll tell you that this is my wife's favorite place to eat. I think we go every week.
I'm not used to you saying this, my wife.
You know, Corey, sometimes I'm not either, but I've got repetition is key.
It'll stay.
No.
Good man.
Okay, before this thing gets too far out of hand, let's go ahead and start it.